Will there be civil war in the United States? Today we're going to talk about that. Hello, this is Michael Vagliano, and you're watching Watch Me News. We have all the elements for civil war. We've got the divide from women's rights to abortion, to gays and lesbians, to transgenders, to taking God from the schools, political strife, fascism, socialism, just a lot going on here just in the United States. Question is, will it get violent enough to have civil war? Will it get bloody enough for a civil war? In my opinion, it's very possible. It's very, very possible. In today's age, we've got so much going on right now. It's hard to say what's going to happen the next day. So, to start off with, I want to tell you my scenario of a civil war. In my opinion, take it or leave it. If you agree or disagree, you can comment below. Well, it's going to start off with a strife, of course, with all the dividing factors here in the United States. And I really don't believe the government will be involved, because the whole government as a whole has one agenda. I think they're all working together. They're just making you think that there are two sides, and it's just one side. So, well, I believe that at some point or another, the feuds, the protests will start getting more violent, more bloody. There'll be shooting, stabbings, homemade terrorism, and the government is going to let us duke it out. Okay? Because they have, part of their agenda is to bring the population down. And they're going to do their part by allowing us to kill each other. And at some point or another, the people are going to rise and ask and beg, not just ask, but beg the government to step in to settle the strife, to calm everything down. And I believe they'll say, sure, I'll do it, but you're going to do it under our condition. That you're not going to have the rights you've had before. You're not going to have the Constitution to rely on. You're going to have another set of rules. And these rules will be the 7 Noahide laws. And by first glance, if you ever looked at the 7 Noahide laws, and you should, by all means, research this. Go on Google, go on DuckDuckGo, just research it. Find out all you can about it, because back in '91, it became public law. Yeah, so conveniently, they took it to Congress to vote on, and they allowed Congress to empty out at the end, and 4 representatives laid back and voted unanimously on these Noahide laws. So they are public law, and if you do your research, you'll find that out. I believe now according to, say, Donald Trump, he re-signed it, and he calls it a day of education. It's no high laws to celebrate Sneeson. I believe I'm saying this right. He's a no-hidist. These laws come straight from the Talmud, which they're false readings. They're not all biblical whatsoever. But anyways, to get back to that, they're going to give you that ultimatum. Well, if we help, you're going to go under our rule. So, I've explained the no-hide laws before in different videos, and you can get a lot deeper in it. And I may do another video on it that's more deeper, so you get the gist. But I would really like to see you folks out there not be so busy or lazy to look for yourselves, because that's our problem. No research. You only go upon hearsay, mainstream media hearsay, and they have been lying to you. They don't even tell you that in mainstream media. They don't say nothing about any of that. All that backdoor stuff that they're doing behind our backs, you'll never know about unless you dig. They like to throw up all this current stuff. You see what's going on now. They want to impeach President Trump again. Are you not tired of hearing about that? They've got nothing on the man to begin with. They've got nothing on him. But they still push it. And it's getting really old. All you Democrat politicians in our government should be docked pay. Back dock pay since the Obama administration, because you did completely nothing. You don't do nothing. All you got on your harebrained mind today is to get rid of President Trump. It's getting really boring. You understand me? Boring. Now, what's going to happen is, with the 7 no-hide laws, they look harmless by sight. If you read them, harmless. But they're fitted for the Gentile. And in simple definition, a Gentile is a non-Jew. They're not Jewish. That's it. It has nothing to do with religion whatsoever. You can be an atheist and be a Gentile at the same time. You're just not a Jew. Okay? So, the punishment for any of these 7 no-hide laws is decapitation. They're going to cut your head off. That's pretty serious, isn't it? I mean, just think about it. The President Trump, threw us under the bus already. We're thrown under the bus. Because when they initiate it, we're in trouble. Okay? For a Christian, Gentile, let's think about that. The very first law is we can't idolize anybody. Can't idolize anybody. Okay? Rule number 1, you're not to idolize anybody. Well, think about this. Okay? Being a Christian, we worship and praise Jesus Christ. So therefore, we idolize Jesus Christ. And just remember, a Gentile only gets one accuser. It means that once you're accused, you're convicted of it. Period. Now, Jews get 2 accusers, so they got like a 50-50 shot to be innocent or guilty. They have a chance. We don't. Okay? So, you know, maybe a month ago, I wanted to, somebody brought up guillotines, 30,000 guillotines that they said the government bought. Alright, so I researched that. And a lot of them said it's hearsay and lies and whatnot, but I found some very good, reputable people out there that I'm not going to give names, but have worked for the government that said they did in fact buy 30,000 guillotines. For what reason? Noahide laws. Noahide laws. It's going to be initiated sometime in the future. And we're not the only country that has signed into these. There are 29 more countries or more now that has signed into these laws as law. And it's just going to be a matter of time before they're initiated in these countries and in this one. Like I said, civil war is just a scenario. It's my opinion. That's the way I think it'll go. And if you don't agree, you don't agree. If you do, you do. But please, by all means, comment below and let me know how you feel about this. And just remember, God's in control. And I hope you're all blessed by this today. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And note and click that bell. And I'll send out some more videos on different stuff like this. But the next video, I think, is going to be at least 2 more scenarios that are possibilities. Well, this is Mike Vegliano, and I'm signing out for today.